I can't see me. Hello everybody and welcome to our Craft TV. A great big thank you for everybody that's patiently waited for us to join you. So today we are bringing you our Paper Shoppe collection. Well, it's our actual USB, etc. So there's a lot in here. So we've got a USB and we've got 3 paper packs that go with it, which are beautiful, and I know you're going to love it. So on screen you'll be able to see all the time, and the lovely Andrew is with me and he'll still move this around. Okay, so as we are at the moment, Pastel Perfection. I've got somebody else's teeth this morning. And USB was $74.95. It's now $39.99, and our lovely Robin's Nest members are going to get this for $35.99. Now on screen, as you can see, that is massive saving. So that is what you're going to be getting. You're going to get 3 actual physical paper packs that I'm just going to lift out for you, and then you're also going to get the USB. Now, the USB, so these, look how much you're going to get here. This is incredible. And in your actual physical paper pack is the luxury items. So this is where you're going to find all the foiling, etc. Okay, and then underneath I've got the thumbnails. So I'm going to go through the thumbnails first to show you, because these 3 colours, the Stylish Spring, the Pink Perfection, and this beautiful Cool Breeze are all within this colourway, but obviously these are the ones that have got the foiling. So the physical paper kits have got the beautiful foiling, and I'll open one of those up and show you. But I just want to go through quickly with the USB, because the amount that you get in is amazing. So I just want to quickly say, here we go. We've got Donna. Morning, Donna. Hello. And she says hello to everybody at High Lives. Hello, Andrew. Say hello. Hello. There we go. Andrew's there. We've got Sandra on here, and she's in sunny Strood. I want to say, Sandra, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, in Kent. Thank you so much for dropping on and sending us a comment. It really is lovely of you. So we've got the thumbnails. I love this, because this is just fabulous, just because of how much you're getting. It's ridiculous. So again, $35.99 for our Robin's Nest members. So you're getting this USB, which it'll be with you really quickly, and the 3 paper packs. So these are then the thumbnails, and I just want to show you as I go through that the artwork isn't all the same. So you're not getting one artwork in several different colorways in a rainbow of colors. They are changing as we go through. So we're starting off with the colours that we have on the actual collections. Then we move on through, and there's lots of papers here for me to go through as well. It's fabulous. So again, a rainbow of colour. Now you can see on these, the artwork's changing. Now, just something to share with you about the artwork. On these, they've actually been designed, I'll carry on talking, but I'll move through the artwork, as rice papers. So as a rice paper, designed as a rice paper technique. So on here, as you can see in the background, we've got these beautiful lined papers and layer upon layer. So we've got torn edges, we've got some faded out lace. So again, it's exactly as we would design a rice paper, but we've given you it this time in a paper format. So again, as I promised, this is not the same artwork. It changes throughout the whole USB. So you're not getting one piece of artwork in 20 different colorways. You're getting different colorways and different artwork, which is fabulous for you to work with. So we've got the toppers. So this is what I'm primarily calling our backing papers, the rice paper effect. And again, I'm still going. This is all still on the USB. There's so much on here. Then this is one of my favorites. We're going to a Hydrangea. Look how beautiful it is. So I'm still going. So those are what we're going to call our backing papers. These are our toppers. Now, within the toppers, as you can see, we've got ribbon strips, we've got other elements to chop out, but you can use these as a whole, and I'll show you on one of my demonstrations. I've left it as just like a patchwork to actually just use it as it is as a piece of paper. So again, colorways, lots of different colorways, and they're just beautiful. And the toppers do change. So on this one, we've got more squares than we've got all the other shapes. Again, I'll go into a bit more detail with you. And on here in the back, look, we've even got that in itself is a whole topper. Chop that square out and it's a topper straight away. Now we're moving on to what I call the solid colours, but they're not really solid. They've got this linen texture effect in the background, which is just beautiful. So again, all of these colours, but just look how many you're getting. I'm still going, I'm still turning those thumbnails. So we go into brights and pastels. There's just so much happening within the USB, and I'm still going. Then we've got sentiments, which again is fabulous. And I've also got another pack of sentiments that I want to share with you as well, because they're just fabulous. So on here, we've got our sentiments, but some of them aren't just a sentiment. Let me pop my glasses on. It says, thank you for being such a special friend. So they're almost not just a single sentiment. They're almost like, a script and a piece of text, and then they all change. So we've got hugs and kisses here, but we've also got hugs and kisses that's a lot smaller. I would say shout if you see it. So we've got them here as separate as well. So we've got a gift for you, so happy for you, daddy, wow. How often do you find a sentiment that just says wow? You know, for those special things. But we've also got mum, dad, sister, brother. So we've got all your family in there as well. Then on top of that, within the actual physical paper packs, you've actually got the templates. Thank you, Andrew. And we've got the printable ones as well. So these, again, are different. So we've got the envelopes, we've got tags of different variations. Look at these down here. These are fabulous. So again, these are all templates, and we've got additional pages as well. So there's a lot going on, packed full within this actual USB. So that's the actual USB. Again, let me just refresh that. So it's Pastel Perfection Collection USB. There are 78 A4 printed sheets and 559 printable sheets. That's a lot. Gosh, that is a lot. So that has now come down from our usual price of $39.99 all the way down to $35.99. Now I just want to quickly undo one of these kits so I can show you what I mean. So I'm going to spread this out. So this is where you're going to actually get in all that beautiful luxury and the foiling. So I've just popped open that one. Can you see the shine on that? Can I look at that? So that foiling on there is incredible. And now close up, you can see that rice paper effect that I was talking about. So you can see the layer upon layer that's been placed on here. So they've started out with that real shadow in the background. We've got torn edge pages. We've got the actual foiling on top. We've got the flowers. We've got the little flowers. We've got butterflies, etc. in the middle. There's an awful lot going on with these papers. And again, then we've got those statement pieces, these big florals, which are beautiful. And this is what I was referring to as the toppers. So there's two sheets here. So I'm going to lay them side by side so you can see. So with this one, we've actually created a whole topper there for you. So it's just a case of snipping it out straight away. We've got tags. And remember, we can fussy cut into all of this. So there's a lot going on. And then just to show you what I meant about that linen look, you can see it's not a solid colour. We've still got texture even within all of the other colourways. So let me just hold these out because these are just beautiful. And again, all of it, once I put that out, that is going to work off straight away. So all you've got to do is just pick up a colour pack and work with it. It's fabulous. Takes all the hard work. The hard work is choosing which colourway to work with. So pop those to one side. Like so. Now let's bring in my first demo. So now we've got, that's the Cool Breeze. So on its own, if you wanted to add in, if you've got a favourite colourway, especially with them having those luxury elements, we've got the Cool Breeze on its own. Our usual price is $12.99. Now it's come down to $9.99, but our fabulous Robin Nest members are going to get this for $8.99. The next one is our beautiful pink Perfection. Again, $12.99, now $9.99, but our Robin's Nesters are going to get that fabulous $8.99. Then the stylish spring, and again, beautiful, beautiful rich tones within this one, $12.99, $9.99 now, but our Robin's Nest members are going to get it $8.99, which is incredible. Then the USB on its own is $19.99 now, $17.99 for our Nest members. But remember, your biggest saving is getting it all together. So it's just fabulous to get all of the elements, the physical sheets, the kits, and the USB is for the Pastel Perfection collection, which is $39.99 down to $35.99. You can see that saving. It's saving $34.96, which is incredible. Then the Robin's Nest members are getting even more, so they're getting another £4 off, which is just a phenomenal deal. It really is. And to have something like this in your stash that you can go to again and again and again. Now, first of all, before I go any further, I just want to bring in a few of the samples so you can quickly see what we've got, what we're working with. So on the actual here, so we've got this purple one. So this is the Purple Perfection, I believe. So turn that round. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? So again, it's not just a flat paper kit. The paper itself is wonderful for actually making your boxes and also your 3D dimensional projects as well. It's wonderful. So some of these samples are beautiful. And again, tying it in with other elements, which are our fundamentals, which again, I'm going to talk about as well. We've got the circles and also we've got our tags on here as well. So it's just wonderful. So again, bringing in your fundamentals, they work fabulously with this paper pack, okay? So there we have a shaker card. Then we have using the tags and creating our memory books. So it's not just flat designs. We've got memory books to make as well, pockets. There's so much in this collection that you can actually use. Look at this, the colourway. So on this one, just this is a fabulous little way of using this. So any of the strips that you've got left over, I hate throwing things away. So all the strips where I've cut down my mats and layers, I've got the strips, I've sliced into the strips and done a weaving technique with it. So nothing is wasted. So again, it's fabulous. I know you're going to absolutely adore this. So for my first demo, well, let's talk about the fundamentals first while I bring in my first demo. We have got a mix and match. Now the fundamentals on here are incredible. The saving for our Robin's Nest members is fantastic. £20.78. So now on our for Robin's Nest, we've got 2 red robins. We've got 9 fundamentals now. The 5 at the top are fabulous. So they're the 5 brand new ones. So we choose any 2. So any 2 of these for £28, which is just, well, that's like £14 a set, or you buy one and you're practically getting one for next to nothing really, which is wonderful. And I have got boards to show you these a little later on, because I just want to make sure that you see how many there are, because when they're nested together you can't quite see that, can you? So here is my first demo. I've chosen a new colourway, so I've gone onto that USB, chosen this beautiful green teal colour, and I've actually built this one with our sticker sheets. So we've got sticker sheets on our website as well. Our printable sticker sheets, we've got the printable acetate. Anything that you see me working on here is actually going to be on our website. So I'm just going to move everything to one side because I'm going to do a little bit of fussy cutting as well. So this is primarily my card. Okay. For this one, because I'm using the sticker sheets, I've used a piece of acetate for the front. So that means that once I use the stickers, I've got no glue, no mess on the back. It's going to look lovely on the back as well as the front. So first of all, I'm going to pop my card together. So again, using my tools, I can't live without these now. These are just incredible. Again, these are on the website, the toolkit. It's amazing. Popping on my actual acetate, I've chosen to use red liner tape because I think it's the best one to go with. And it's not playing fair with me. We'll be okay with that piece. So I've scored it. down, and I've given myself a centimetre score line, okay, and that is going to line up on here. I'm going to bring in another piece of white cardstock because it's easier for you to see at home as well. Pop that on there like so, and that has created my card blank, okay. So we're going all on acetate on the front. Then I'm going to bring in these beautiful solid colour. Again, it's got so much texture in this. Look at that. It actually physically looks like it could be a piece of material, which is just wonderful. So that is then going on first. And again, one of the things that we've got on our website is a buy one, get one free. And we always love a buy one, get one free, don't we? And these are the actual tape, the glue sticks, and they're pink. How amazing is that? So I'm just going to get some of those out as well. But like, everything is on our website that I'm using. So please shop ahead, go and have a little look, see what we've got. So I just want those out for now. So a little bit of tape runner. This is the inside of my card. So match that up like so. Now moving on to the rest of the inside of my card. And I've used, these are actually sticker sheets. So these are printed on our stickers. But rather than using a cardstock as my actual matte layer, I'm actually use my sticker sheets again. And then we can ink these if we wanted to. So I just want to quickly say, hi Carol. And she says, all at Highlight Crafts, happy Easter from a very overcast Devon. Oh, what a shame. But yes, that's very good. Oh, thank you, Carol. That's lovely of you. So now, I love it when people comment and join in. These are our sticker sheets. Now the backs peel off beautifully, okay, like so. This is so we're now sticking on my mats and layers. So that is going to go on first, like so. Then this is one of those toppers, and I've kept it together. So this is more of a patchwork effect that I've got going on. And again, this is going to lay flat. So this is actually super quick, nice quick crafting because everything is printed, okay? So I'm going to pop that on there, like so. And smooth that down. Then I have an additional piece that is going on the inside. I do have an additional piece. Is it that one? It's that one. That one. So again, what I've done, I've used my sticker sheets, okay, as my mats and layers. So that means that I'm not, everything's going to be stuck down nice and tidy. I've not chopped into any of my cardstock for this one. So now this is going on. Like so. Oops. It's dropping to pieces on me. A bit further up. So that is going on there, like so. And I'm just going to measure. Spin that round. Just take off that extra piece. And then I can grab hold of my sticker sheet, pull that down like so. And then the next one, like I say, it's all scored on the back. So it's so easy to peel the stickers away. And then my next piece, it goes on like this. So I'll leave some of that on. I'm just going to make sure that I've got my writing the right way up. See what, if you actually split the stickers on the back, you can see the backing comes away, which is fabulous. So rotate that round. That is then going on like so. And like I say, Paper Shop, you're getting so much in this, it's just incredible. So then that is the inside of my card. Just going to score that down because then I'm working on my acetate. So bringing in all of my elements, and then to finish this off, I have a few extra embellishments. So I know we're all really good at having those embellishments and not using them. So the paper flowers that we have, etc. We're so good at collecting them and never using them. And I think the Paper Shop collection is fantastic for that. It's quick, it's easy. You've got a whole rainbow stash of colours to go to. So if you've got that particular person that you think, oh, what's their favourite colour, and all you've got are blues, pinks and purples, you've then got a whole rainbow of yellows and everything else that can go with this. So now, just finishing off my toppers, and again, it is so easy to work with. Taking this off. That one is going on here. And again, with this one, I've left it as a full sheet. I've not actually cut into the strips, but I could have done. I could have made lots of different little toppers for this. And again, all these, it's just so easy to work with. I've not had to think about any of this. I've just literally chosen my colourway. And because I've gone with that offset of geometrics in the background, I've done the same on the front. I've not had to think about the placement of everything. So obviously you'd all take a little bit more time putting everything together. I just want to show you as much as I can off the actual collection, which is just wonderful. So then this one is going offset again, but I just want to show you this. So now when I open that and look on the inside, there's no tape. There's no glue or anything on here. It's amazing. So then with the stickers and the Paper Shop pack, you can create projects where there's no sticky mess and use your acetate as well, which is just fabulous. I just adore it. So, and also remember printing on the vellums as well, which is incredible. So we've got all of these things that we can use with our Paper Shop. We've got the stickers, we've got the printable vellum, and we've got the printable acetate as well, which is just fantastic. So, can we show you now the fundamentals? I just want to show you the actual fundamental pieces. So on the screen at the moment, we have our Pastel Perfection USB, which is what I've printed this beautiful colourway from. That has come down to £17.99 now, which is amazing. Then we've got the whole collection. Now this is where you're going to get the biggest saving of all by buying everything together. So you're going to get all three of those luxury paper kits and the USB together to use. So that has now come down from £74.99 all the way down to £35.99 for our Robin's Nest members. So you're saving £38.96. That is phenomenal savings. Absolutely brilliant. That's just wonderful. So now we've got our fundamentals. Now these are again fabulous because they're saving our Nest members, saving £20.78, which is again amazing savings. Now again, yes, you're actually getting here, it's choose two. So you're not buying one set of fundamentals here, you're choosing two for the £25.20, okay? So that is amazing. So you see, that's for the Robin's Nest members. So remember, if you're not already a Robin's Nest member, jump in, join that membership because it's so quick, it's instant. You haven't got to wait for us to send you a download code to join in and activate anything. It's instantaneous. So if you're not a Robin's Nest member, go in, join the Robin's Nest membership, come back out and get your savings because again, it's just incredible savings that we've got on all of this. So our fundamentals, look at this. How wonderful are these? So it's mix and match, remember, so you're getting two for £25.20 in the Nest membership. So these are our hearts and we've given you that lovely big full heart on this one. Then, so you're getting 12 dies with the hearts. Then we're moving on to our diamonds or the parallelogram. I have to say that slowly. Again, these are 21 dies. So you're going from this huge diamond here all the way down to this teeny weeny weeny diamond down here, which is amazing. Then moving on to our next set, which I have to check are our hexagon. Again, look how many we're getting. So there's 2 boards for these. There's so many in this. 25 dies. And people say, why do you need these little teeny weeny ones? Well, I've actually got a little quick demonstration to show you that we can use these to make our actual tools, so we can make a stencil with them. Then moving on to our Octagon, I just wanted to make sure, again, so many dies. So that's the first, these go on to 2 boards. There's so many dies, 25 again in that one. And again, mix and match. Remember, this is mix and match, including our squares, our circles, our ovals and our rectangles. So if you haven't got your basic fundamentals and you want to then add in one of these, again, it's fabulous. Now, this is my favourite, the tag, which is fabulous. And again, we're getting 18 dies with this one. So they are our fundamentals that we've got on offer. Like I say, it's a pick and mix. So pick any 2, which is fabulous. So, as I talked about the stencil, let's quickly do a stencil, shall we? So I'm going to choose my circle foundations. So I'm just going to pick off, and this is very random, no rhyme or reason. So I'm going to get a little bit of tape, and then we can stencil through and pop a little bit more dimension and a little bit more in the background, because all of the papers from the actual collection will take ink beautifully. So you haven't got to worry about that. You can ink them, you can edge them, you can put them through your embossing folders, every technique that you can possibly think of. You can make your 3D projects, etc. There's an awful lot you can do. So all I'm going to do is quickly stick down some of these. And remember that saving on the actual collection. It's huge. So printing, really, really easy. So you can print on practically anything that will go through your own printers at home, okay? So we've printed on up to 240 GSM. We've got the printable stickers, printable acetate, printable vellum. You've got, so it opens up so much for you when you actually have those other elements to print onto. So remember, all of that is actually on our website as well to go along with this. So there's just so much for you. So again, we've got the mix and match on the fundamentals. We've got the massive saving. So really, when you think about the fundamentals, if you were to buy the whole collection, then add in one of the fundamentals, the saving from the actual collection is then paying for your fundamentals, which is a mix and match. So you're getting 2 of, which is amazing. So all I've done, I've very random, I've not thought about it. I've just literally, in fact, I am going to move that one. I want that a little bit closer down here. So I'm going to make myself a little spotty stencil. So I'm going to pop that straight on and through my machine. And while that is going through there, I'm going to get my demo. Like so. It's wearing away. And again, I also want to show you, it cuts beautiful with the dies. All those dies that we've already got are florals. It's fabulous. So again, and then also you just need to use your ribbons, and everything that we've got, our pearls, all of that kind of thing just jumps in with all of this. So the Pink Perfection is £9.99. That is your saving. It was £12.99. Our Robin's Nest members are getting this for £8.99. Our Cool Breeze is £12.99, now £9.99, and all the way down to £8.99. So our Robin's Nest members are saving £4. Then the collection I'm working with now, our Stylish Spring, which was £12.99. And again, it's dropped down to £8.99 for our fabulous Nest members, saving £4 again. But the biggest saving is the one in the full collection. But if you've got a favourite of these are the ones that I said, if I bring this in, this is the one that's got the foiling on. So the physical packs are the one where you're going to get that luxury. So if there's one of your physical packs that you really, really like, add in another one to your basket with that saving, okay? Because you won't regret, honestly, you really won't regret it. It's beautiful to work with. Now, I've actually cut all these out and created a stencil, but this is a twofer because I've actually just created myself lots of sentiment discs, so I can use those as well. So nothing is going to go to waste with any of this, whether you're making your tools. It's just, oh, I just love working with something like this because it's not set in stone what I've got to do with it. I can use it for lots of different things. I can also, it cuts beautifully with your Brother Scan and Cut. So all of those collections that you've got, all of the actual USBs that you've got at home, this will be beautiful. Your 3D elements are fabulous. And I know the lovely Mel did us some fabulous for this, for the set when it was on air. So this is the first time you've seen Paper Shop as this, at this price on our Craft TV. So now I've made myself a stencil, which is fabulous. So now I've got my tools, which again, remember, you've got that to pick and mix, are then creating tools for me. So bring in all of this. So I've chosen this beautiful purple. This is now going to be the inside of my card. So I've gone quite simple with this, okay? I've just done, folded it in half. In fact, I'll give you the measurements because that would make it a lot easier for you to be able to. So it's 15 by 15. So originally it would have been 15 by 30 and I've literally chopped off maybe 4 centimetres. And then I've gone in and created all my mats and layers. But it also tears beautifully as well. So don't just think about just using it as it is. Tear it, use all those techniques, get your inks out, use the shabby edging and things. It's wonderful. So let's start building on this. And then I can use my stencil and pop a little bit of different shape on the background. Again, like I say, it's just wonderful. I absolutely adore working with this. So running this through in embossing folders, remember all of those things that we've got at home are stencils or embossing folders. You can actually stencil through with your texture pastes on this as well, which is amazing. So I'm building up my design. So on this one, I'm going to pop that on in a second. On this piece here, this is where I'm going to do a little bit of stenciling. And I'm not going to be worried about where this colourway is, okay? It's not precise. I want it to be over the edges so then it looks like it's actually being cut from another piece of cardstock. So it's giving you that illusion. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of ink and then ink through. And it inks beautifully, okay? It really does. You can't see very much at the moment, but I can assure you it takes ink. Oh, it's just wonderful. So this could actually, you could be doing this stenciling with your embossing ink. So you can imagine then sprinkling on your embossing powders, okay? There's so many techniques. This paper kit is actually just draws you to actually using your techniques. So now I've got a little spotty piece of cardstock. How wonderful is that? So I've changed it. So I'm now using it in different ways. So that is going on here. So same technique that I like to use, folding back some of that tape and not all of it. Okay, and then I've not wasted my stencil because I do need to bring that back in. And then on the front, marrying up that one. Again, I'm going to choose to overlap, go over the edge. We'll go over the edge with that one as well. And again, now because we're working with that little bit lighter cardstock, it will really jump off the page for this one. So, not too heavy. I just love doing techniques like this because it's freeing up your imagination, what it is, where can you go with this, because it's not set in stone that it's got to be a topper, that it's got to be a box, that it's got to be the, you know, the choice is then yours. Let your mind go with where you want to go with this. It's wonderful. It's very freeing when you've got something like this. And again, all those colourways is just wonderful. In fact, I had to print off the thumbnails because they were, if I had printed them all off, I would have had a stack like this to go through. And the design of them is fabulous. Again, creating that actual rice paper effect is just stunning. So now I have some extra little bits and pieces. I've changed what mediums I'm actually using, so I've swapped it out. Okay, this is going on here like so. This is then an additional card piece, so it will double fold. And look how those spots, by putting it on both images, it just makes it pop. It's fabulous. So take those off and pop that on the inside. So the advantage of having all these colourways and everything married up means I can do so much with the matting and layering, which is one of my most favourite things to do. So now I am actually going to pop on my ribbon. So my ribbon, again, it's amazing for doing this, for getting out to being able to get out your ribbons. Use your buttons and your bows, your ribbon, because I know every one of you has got a fantastic amount of stash at home. We all have as crafters, and we keep buying it because we like it and never use it. Well, the Paper Shop collection is then a fabulous reason to get all that out and use. And because we've given you so many colourways, it's going to be so easy for you to actually layer this up, because you've not, that button that you thought, oh, I'm never going to find a piece of paper, I'll never use it. You will with this. So again, I've done that little bit of tearing. Okay, and this is going on the front, matting and layering, really simple techniques, using your shabby edges, creating all your extra images. I don't want to cover all my little spots up like so. And then pop this on. And then again, I've raided my stash. I've got ribbons, I've got pearls, I've got my old flower dies out, and I've cut myself some flowers. But the toppers on these, aren't they beautiful? That is just wonderful. Add in a few embellishments like so. And then I've got my flowers, and I've got again, these Craftmaster tools, wouldn't be without them. It's fantastic. The interchangeable head, again, it's all on the website. It's just amazing. So I'm just circling in the middle, lifting that up. I'm using my foam mat. The foam mat is taking the pressure, and this is actually the same cardstock, but out of this pale lilac in the background. Again, I've cut it all out of the same thing. I've not had to go and find another colourway. Everything's been used that's within the paper pack. So it's then giving us, using our tools, creating our tools, getting out all that other stash that we've got. It's just so versatile, it really is. And then adding in those extra elements to print onto. So we've got our vellums, our printable acetate, our printable vellum, our printable sticker sheets. It just opens up that expanse. We've also got on, these are brand new, and I love these, I mentioned these earlier. I love them. So we've now got my leaves. I'm going to add some of my leaves on to here using my lovely new glue sticks that are pink, which are just brilliant. Just really makes me smile that we've got pink ones. Again, adding in my foliage. I'm just going to need a little bit more glue, like so. Have we got any more comments, Andrew? Has anybody else joined us? It's not refreshed for a while. So pop this on here, like so. And then that extra little flourish, just finishing off, add a pearl in the middle of my florals, bringing it all together like so, which is wonderful. I've got a few extra leaves, but I'm okay with that. So that is all from this paper kit. The only extras that I've added in are my pearls and my ribbon. Everything else is from the paper kit, which is just wonderful. I've not had to go and search for that particular purple that go with it or anything. So let's just turn that round and lift that up. So again, created a stencil, brought all that together. So using your actual fundamentals and everything else that we've got, just wonderful. It's just magic to work with. So the actual collection, Pastel Perfection Collection and USB, was $74.95. It's now come down to $39.99, which is fabulous. So what you're getting with this for your $35.99 in our Robin's Nest members are 3 actual physical luxury foiled paper kits. They've also got templates and things in them. In addition to that, you're then getting the USB. Now the USB has got an incredible amount of actual printouts on there. So as a collection, all of it together is your biggest saving, and our Nest members are getting that for $38.96. Oh, hi Rose, that's amazing. Thank you for saying hello. So again, it's just wonderful. So can we do the USB on its own so I can tell them how many pages we've got on there? So we've got 78 A4 printed sheets, 559 printable elements on here. Now, shall we do the thumbnails? I need to show you what's on here again. The Craftmaster toolkit as well, while I just get my thumbnails ready. This is wonderful. Now I've shown you this. In fact, before we do that, I'm going to bring these in. I need to show you these because I know I talk about them often, and so rightly so, because they're just amazing. Okay, so what you get in on the screen is, I'm quite greedy. I've got all 3. I've got 3 handles, but what you actually get is one handle, which has got a screw top. You unscrew it and then you can got interchangeable pieces. So you've got the blade, and it comes with extra blades, which is fabulous. It is precision, really sharp, right down to that little tiny point. You get these fabulous tweezers, which are incredible. You get the pokey tool, which is super, super sharp. And then you get the 2 ball tools. One is what I like to use as my scoring tool, and then the other one is a ball tool for shaping those flowers. It is amazing. So that is $17.99. Now you're getting a lot. So one of the aspects that I love about this tool is the shape, because when I put that down, whether it be my pokey tool or the blade, which it is now, it doesn't roll. It's got a triangular shape to the actual handle, so that is not going to go anywhere. Once I put that down on my table, I've got no fear of that rolling off and ending up on the carpet, digging into my lino or into, God forbid, anybody else that stood with me. So, and also the cap. It's really secure. It's not even down to it's not a little tiny piece that just captures here. It goes all the way on and all the way down the barrel, all the way back here. So that is super secure. So once we put that in our toolkit, that is not coming off, and we're not going to end up stabbing ourselves, which is just, again, fabulous. But also it's clear, which is such an added benefit. Because it's clear, we can now see what tool we've got on the end of this. So if, like me, I treated myself and I had 3 of them so I could have 3 different handles. I've put in the tools that I use the most of. I've got my pokey tool, my blade, and my largest of the 2 ball tools for actually doing my flowers, etc. It means I can quickly see which one it is as well. So again, another added benefit. I just love the toolkit. It's amazing, and it's just so fabulous. So our Pastel Perfection. Oh, love this. Look at this. It's amazing. The amount that you're getting in here, like I say, 559 printable sheets is just fabulous. So these are your backing papers, okay? These are the ones that are like a rice paper. They're layered up. They're beautiful. So when you actually buy the full collection, you get 3 physical paper packs that have got the luxury element on. Then you're going to get the 559 printable sheets, which include this rice paper, but it's not one continuous design. The design is going to change all the way through. We've not just given you those 3 and repeated it. Every one is going to be different, and that colour changes as we go through as well. Like I say, the rice paper effect is beautiful. So on here we've got like a Hessian feeling going on. We've got torn pages. There's so much on these. So then fussy cut into them. So where you then see this, I would fussy cut that out and use it as a piece on my actual design, on my project. Again, I'm still going. These are all the rice paper effects all the way across to the end. So again, rainbow of colours. We've got those pastels right through to the brights. These are then the topper sheets. Again, not the same artwork, okay? The artwork is going to change across all of it. So we've not just given you one set of artwork and then just copied it. It's different. So we've got all of this, again, going through our beautiful colourways, then it changes. So again, it changes not only colourway, but artwork as well. So those are our toppers. Some of these, on each sheet, you've got one that is just a topper on its own. So it's an instant card. Print out your topper sheet, print out the colour that goes with it, and mat and layer. It's wonderful. Then we've got the solid colours, and the solid colours are beautiful. They've got this fabulous linen effect. It almost looks like fabric. It would give you that illusion of being fabric. Again, going through that rainbow of colours, we've got only pastels, we've got brights, we've got so much going on there for you. And then right at the very end, we've got our sentiments, so you're not left alone. We've given you everything within the collection, okay, which is fab. So one of my favourite things at the moment are the tags. Now, I'm just going to quickly bring this in. So we're going to do a very quick demo with this. Again, I've chosen my acetate because it's my favourite, and the tags. So this is me being a little bit, using my favourites, being a bit selfish. So look at what you're getting, okay? So this is my pack that I've used, and I've kept all my bits and pieces. All of this I've cut into, but all of it is what I'm going to carry on using. So quickly bring in my tag. I've already got my base, and I wanted to just show you how it all works together. So first of all, I'm going to pop on, whoops, my tag like so, and I'm going to load my actual plate up with more than one because I quickly want to put this together for us. So that is that one. Then I'm going with the darker one. So now this is where having the fundamentals and having different sizes comes into its own, because they're going to create all the mats and layers that I could possibly need, okay? That is going in like so. Then with the smaller ones, these, pick out my favourite tool. Again, see the glass lid, I can see straight through that. I'm going to have these two. But then I'm also going to pop a little hole in for it as well. So, again, not that one. Oops, those two. So I want the darker one at the back, like so. And then the lighter one at the front, like this. I'm going to take these away, and while this next lot are going through, I can then stick these to the inside of my card. So now that's the joy of having all of the different sizes. So take this out of here. I'll clear that up in a second. So I'm now matting and layering, and I'm also using my pieces that are left over. Okay, so this is going to be the inside of my card. Okay, so let's pop this together. And again, don't forget, all of these all can be inked. Yeah, they can have, let me show you one of my favorite techniques. This is one of my favorite techniques, and this works beautifully, because just rubbing the scissors across the edge like this is fabulous. Then we're exposing that beautiful core, and I'm not bothered that it's torn that edge. That is actually going to add to the feature. That is then quickly going to stick onto, I like it that way. In fact, I'm going to have it that way. That's going on there, and the next piece is then going on like so. Again, doing this matting and layering, it layers up beautifully, because I know every layer I put on here is going to match with the next one. So, using this as my scoreboard, I'm just going to make a little mark on there so I know where it is. lining that up, and this scores beautifully. The tool, if I hadn't had that tool, I wouldn't have been able to do that. It is brilliant. So now just fold that over. So that is now going to be the front of my card. And now I've got these two pieces, my favourite bit of all the dies that we've got. If you were going for the fundamentals, this is why I would definitely say the tags are a must. Okay, so I'm going to pop that on here, and I'm going to take out one of these. These are the pieces that make this fabulous. So that is going to go on there. I'm going to use a little bit of tape to secure that in place, but I'm also going to tape these two pieces together like that so it doesn't move. This way I haven't got to line it up, I haven't got to run it through twice. It's going to cut through both pieces and the hole is going to be in exactly the place I want it to be. While that is going through, just run some red liner tape on here. And again, when you're at home, you take so much more time over this. But this is one of my favourite things to do, is actually doing the acetate thing at the front, and especially now having those printable sheets, it's just opened up so much for us. Okay, like this. So we've now, what have we got? Let's have a little, let me say a quick hello to a few of the people that have arrived and started with us. We've spoken to Donna, Sandra, Carol. We've got Rose that was lovely to join us. We've now got, happy Easter, Val. Thank you, from sunny Watford. And then we've also got Carol that says fabulous show. That's so kind of you, Carol. Thank you very much. So now we've got our tag, but look at that. How professional is that to have that in our tag? But if you go for the tags, all of these elements, I get so excited about something like this. These pieces, all of these, now you can use with your extra fundamentals, okay? So if you go for your squares, line this up on the edge, or for your rectangles to add into your tag so you then expand what you've got. That then makes memory books. This can be ribbons, threading your ribbons through. So remember that offer on our fund, it's two. You're getting two lots. So our Nest members are saving £20.78, which is fantastic. £25.20 for two. It's not just for one of those. You're getting two, choosing two fundamentals, which is wonderful. So, but it's only for this weekend. Must clarify that offer is literally for the Easter weekend. That's all we've got. So we've got Kim. Hi Kim, happy Easter. Oh, she's loving my makes. My #1 fan. So now moving on again. So some of this for my demo, these I just wanted to show you. I'm just literally using what's left from other things. I'm not thinking about this. I'm not thinking, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. It's just so much fun. In fact, I really like this. And this technique of layering things up, again, is an absolute favourite of mine. So we've used the tags in the back, remember. We've also got on our website, we've got that fabulous A5 pack of our sentiments as well, which I will quickly bring in and show you because I think you're going to love them. There's 5 colourways to the pack and they're raised. When I say they're embossed, they are, here we are. Oh, Andrew, thank you, Andrew. So this is 32 A6 sheet sentiment sheets. Now we've got 5 different colourways. We've got beautiful rose gold, beautiful like an antique gold, silver and black. But these are by no means your ordinary sentiment sheets. Okay, I'm just going to bring those forward while I just finish off on this actual demo. because I really, again, that's something that I must show you. I must show you, okay? So now I've got a couple of pieces that can add on. And again, look, I'm not thinking about this at all. I'm just looking at the pieces that I've got, and I thought, you know what, I quite like that one. I'm going to put that on there. It's so versatile and so easy. So that one I'm going to pop down the middle, but then I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to cut that. I always trim from the back as well when I've got something like that. Now I've created myself two fabulous little tags that can go on here. Okay, and then we'll have another little piece as well. So just literally building up, nothing special. Okay, that is then going on. We're down a tape runner now. That is going to go. I want to move that there. And then bring in my fabulous tags. And again, just going to stick these two together and offset them. That is then going to go on there as the front. And then if I've got just 2 seconds of time, I want to cut one of these sentiments to go on the front. So, and again, this is where this is just wonderful, because they fit beautifully on everything. We've got that, you know, because we've got all the different sizes, there's going to be one that you adore. So we're going to go Your Fabulous, but we've got Your Fabulous, but we've got Your Fabulous in gold. We've got Your Fabulous in black. We have got Your Fabulous in silver and on vellum. So all of the colours, not only are they embossed and beautifully raised in different colourways, they're on vellum as well. Now, vellum is one of my favourite things to work with. So on this one, I think I am going to go with the black. And I'm going to go just with love. Because again, all the things on here, everything coordinates, which is just one of the fabulous things about working with this collection and also Highlight Crafts. We just want you to have get the most out of everything that you've got by giving you everything that works together. And I think the Paper Shop really does do that for you. It offers everything you can possibly need all on one USB. So now, just going to bring in a few extra. These are just wonderful. I love all this. Doesn't it make it easy, crafting easy when you've got something that just works? Now, I've got my fabulous little sentiment that I'm going to use my 3D foam tape. And the projects that I've done, I've not used very little 3D foam tape at all. So now I can add in my little tag of love, like so. In fact, let me just pop a little bit on here, just so I don't want it to move. So, move everything to one side. I've got myself in a bit of a pickle with everything that we've made. So again, very, very similar. This one was used with the sticker sheets right at the very beginning, that we can then go on and embellish with all of that I know you've all got in your stash, but then also very similar, but using those tags and also decorating on the inside. It's fabulous kit. I know that you won't regret buying this. It just opens up so much opportunity and it's so, so versatile. So to finish off, we just want to run through everything that we've got on offer again for you. So during our Craft TV today, we've gone through the Pastel Perfection collection and USB. Our usual price was $74.95, come down to $39.99, and our fabulous Nest members, it's $35.99. Massive saving of $38.96 for our Nest members, which is wonderful. Then if you're wanting to add in one of those extra packs of the luxury paper packs, they have now come down from the Pink Perfection $12.99. Our Nest members are getting that for $8.99. Our Cool Breeze, again, was $12.99, has come down to $8.99. And our Stylish Spring has come down again to $8.99 for our Nest members. So on all of those packs, you're saving £4. Then we've got our Pastel Perfection USB with that 559 printable sheets, which is immense. And that's now come down to $17.99. But remember, that 559 sheets can be printed on your cardstock, your copier paper, your printable acetate, your printable vellum, your printable sticker sheets, and you can then make all your boxes, your embellishments, your tags, your bags. It's endless what you can work with this, and there's not just one set that's in there of designs. There's massive different designs. So we've not just given you 3 different ways on there, we've given you hundreds. Then always then to add in a sentiment. There are sentiments on the USB, but this sentiment pack is just fabulous. So again, it's embossed. Now when you if you do embossing and you know what embossing is, it gives you that beautiful raised finish. You can actually feel it, which is wonderful. That is what you're getting on these. It's raised, it's that raised emboss feel. And that's now was $12.99. It's come down even further to, just a second, $11.69. There we go. So again, big savings for those, and there's 32 sheets with that, which is incredible. So again, over the Easter weekend, the savings are immense. Fundamental mix and match. We've now got 9 fundamentals here at 2 Red Robins. We've got the original circle, oval, rectangle and square, but we've put in an additional 5 shapes this time. This is a fundamental choose 2. So that price that you're seeing on the screen for Robin's Nest members, £25.20, that's for 2 of them. That's not for 1 set, that's for 2. So obviously the originals, all of those 9, you can pick 2 of them. So again, our Nest members, look at that saving. You're saving £20.78, which is practically a whole set of dies, which is just incredible savings. So if you're not already a Robin's Nest member, here's what you do. So our membership is £24 for the whole year, which breaks down to just £2 a month. Then the benefits, which again are wonderful. You're getting 10% off all purchases on the Highlight website. Free delivery on orders over £25. Now that is something that I want to just clarify, because if you're not a Robin's Nest member, you don't get free delivery until you've spent £50 and over. So that is slashed in half when you're a Robin's Nest member, okay? Early access to our web exclusives. We've got some wonderful web exclusives just recently. So, and they are just for our Nest members, nobody else. Robin Nest lanyard. Now the lanyard is really cute. And again, just something else to add with that. If you're coming to see us, stand down. Oh my goodness, we can't wait to meet you all. That is going to be incredible. So when you come onto the stand, you've got your lanyard on, you automatically get 10% off of everything that's on the stand as well, just by wearing your lanyard and being a member. Beautiful little pin badge. At the moment, it's in little enamelled pip. He is adorable. They will change, so eventually you'll get a lanyard of all these lovely little pin badges. All special offers you get first, everything across the board. Lovely little window sticker, and then you hear about everything before everyone else. Web exclusives, hear about the workshops, retreats and everything. So just quickly look at these. These you need, these are a need. These are just incredible. You won't I just love them. You just go, it's just a go-to. If I put them down there, Andrew, is that better? Yes, there we go. And they are just beautiful. So this is the rose gold, like I say. Oh, I just love them. So let's just go through what we've done with this collection. So I've done 3 different, totally different things. This one is with the sticker sheets, which is just wonderful, okay? This one was, again, then using the actual paper pack. But remember, we used the fundamentals on this one and created our stencil, which is here. again, just randomly placing them down. So again, our tools are making us tools. The ink on this, it will just take all your techniques. And then finally, again, using an acetate front, but this one was using what was left over. There's nothing in particular, and a few pieces from my actual tags, etc. So I just want to say a great big thank you to all you wonderful crafters that have joined us. Have we had any others that have joined us? So to Rose, Carol, Sandra, Donna and Kim, Val, a great big thank you for joining me today with Craft TV, and I just hope to see you again all soon. Bye.